so hardcore. I need a life from my dark soul.
YouTube, what's going on, man? It's Logan, aka Pittsburgh Jit. And in today's banger video, I'm giving you my complete updated Warzone settings for both MW3 and leading into Black Ops 6. But with that being said, let's get right into it. Alright, so starting with my controller settings, guys. I do play on controller, I don't play keyboard and mouse. I have a Scuff and Vision Pro controller with 2 Inferno control freaks, just if you're wondering. Here's my button layout. This is definitely gonna look a little weird to most people, but since I'm a quadriplegic, this is the best layout that I found for me personally, just the way my hands are positioned when playing. So you can copy that down if you want, but it's not that important. Controller vibration I turn off. This should be off always, just so you don't shake. Your controller doesn't shake whenever you're aiming. Unless you're phase booyah and you've been playing with controller vibration all your life, it's just keep it off. Alright, for my dead zone inputs. Now this is important. A lot of people don't really know what any of this stuff means. But I'll get into it. So my left stick and right stick min, I keep it 2. Just because I don't have stick drift, I keep it at 2. I would say either 0 to 5 is the best setting. Anywhere around there, play around with it. Let me know what's best. But my left stick max, I keep it 70 just because I can use my automatic tactical sprint. It activates quicker without putting as much pressure down on my left stick. So here I'll show you on the dead zone, test. I don't have to move my left stick nearly as far just to activate my movement, if that makes any sense. So I keep that at 70, and then my right stick max, I have it 99. You could put it at 100, whatever, but I have it at 99 just so I have complete control of my aim. And then for my triggers, I actually have trigger locks on my Scuff and Vision Pro, and I also use the sax buttons, the side buttons on my controller, so this doesn't really apply to me. And then getting into the aiming tab, I play on 8.8. I would suggest most people out there, maybe not everybody, but most people play at the same horizontal and vertical stick sensitivity. Right now I'm at 8.8 with a 0.85 sensitivity multiplier, but I might switch to 9.9, maybe even 10.10 in Black Ops 6 with the Omni movement, but we'll see. For the sensitivity multiplier here, this is kind of irrelevant, standard. Tac stance sensitivity multiplier 1.0. Aim response curve type, I have a dynamic. I've been playing dynamic all my life, since I started playing Call of Duty, and I found dynamic to be the best. I tried linear a while back, and honestly, dynamic's the way to go. Linear feels weird to me. Yeah, 0.85, instant, blah blah. And then for my aim assist, obviously you want your aim assist on. I play Black Ops aim assist. I found this to be the most sticky aim assist. You could play default if you want, but it's either one of those two, either default or Black Ops. But I found Black Ops to be the stickiest. ADS aim assist on, and third person ADS correction type on assist. And then for the motion sensor aiming, I don't really touch this, so I keep it off. Yeah, I don't mess with that. And then onto the gameplay tab, automatic tactical sprint on always. Keep it on. You do not want to be walking around the map looking like a bot. Like, you want automatic tactical sprint on at all times. Slide maintain sprint on. I've heard a lot of people say that you get dead slides with this setting on, but I really don't. I don't know if it's the Scuff and Vision Pro working its magic or what, but I don't ever really get dead slides, so is what it is. Moving on to tactical sprint behavior, I have on single tap run, just so I could snake easier, snake behind cover. Ground and mantle, I keep it on. You could turn it off if you want, but I found that when I'm running, you know, into obstacles, I can just automatically ground and mantle, especially like if I'm going through windows and I want to make like a play, like a gas play or something, and there's a window nearby. Grounded mantle has helped me in so many situations. Automatic airborne mantle, I keep on partial. I really don't know why. Maybe it's because like when I don't have Mountaineer, if I drop, I won't break my legs. I'll just hang on an obstacle, like in the picture there, where the guy's like hanging on a ledge. I don't know. Automatic ground mantle and hang, I keep off. Just so when I'm behind cover, I don't automatically mantle. Yeah. Slide dive behavior, tap the slide. I found this to be my personal preference. I've honestly been considering hybrid in Black Ops 6. Maybe I will switch to hybrid. Slide only, I don't advise you run slide only just because if you're trying to, you can dive off a building and pull your parachute as opposed to just sliding off a building and either breaking your legs without Mountaineer or just, looking like an idiot. I found that tap the slide's the best for me. Plunging underwater, trigger. I don't really know what the difference is between trigger and free, so I keep it on trigger. Parachute automatic behavior, I turn it off. You do not want to have, you don't want to automatically pull your chute really ever. You want to have complete control of that. Sprinting door bash, turn it on, put it on. If you're trying to make a door play, you want the setting on for sure. Ledge climb behavior, movement based. Gas mask activation automatic. This is just personal preference, up to you. But I keep it on automatic so that I don't forget to pull my gas mask or put my gas mask on in the gas. This stuff really isn't important. You could scroll through and look at it. Tactical stance activation I have on ADS plus melee. It just works best for me. Interact and reload behavior. Prioritize interact. This is something that you can play around with, but I have it on prioritize interact because at the beginning of a game, like when you first spawn in and you're trying to loot up, you just want to tap X. Just tap it, open crates, loot as fast as possible. Armor plate behavior, apply all so that you don't have to keep holding Y every time you plate. Turn that off. Backpack control, directional buttons. You don't want stick. You don't want to automatically move forward. Depleted ammo weapon switch, I turn it on just so whenever I'm firing my gun, if I forget that I'm out of ammo for any reason, I guess, I switch weapons so that I have the best chance of winning the gunfight. This stuff's kind of irrelevant. You could check it if you want. I'd say the only thing that's worth noting is the ping wheel delay. I turn it off. You do not want your ping wheel open ever. You want to be able to ping enemies or danger ping. You don't want to have your ping wheel open ever. Alright, on to my graphics, man. So, I run full screen exclusive. I have a Dell G2724D monitor, 1440p. I do play on a gaming laptop. I run Warzone on an Acer Nitro 5 gaming laptop with the 4050 laptop GPU. 144 hertz, like I said, 1440. And I don't know if I mentioned it already, but full screen exclusive is the best setting in my opinion. Display gamma 2.2 sRGB. My brightness, if you're wondering, I'm running 55. Just looks the best for me. NVIDIA Reflex low latency. I have it on plus boost. You either want it on or on plus boost if you have, depending on if you're GPU bound or CPU bound. So you can ask an optimization expert, but I have it on plus boost. Sustainability, eco mode preset custom, VSync gameplay and menus off, custom frame rate unlimited. Menu render resolution I have on native, so there's no reduction. Focus mode, keep it at 0. You do not want anything above 0. It just looks weird. And then I do not play with HDR. And for the quality tab, you want your render resolution at 100. Unless you're running like a 4090, like a souped up PC with a nice monitor, I recommend you keep it at 100, maybe even a little less than that if you want more frames. And then for the upscaling and sharpening technique, Fidelity FX Cast is the best. At a strength of 100 for me, it looks beautiful. Yeah, Fidelity FX Cast is definitely the best way to go. VRAM scale target 90. I keep it at 90 because my laptop, I'm playing on a laptop, not a, souped up rig. So I keep it at 90. I feel that if I keep it lower than that, even 80, I kind of stutter a little bit. And then for variable rate shading, I keep it on. Kibbs from FPS Hub, because I'm an FPS Hub subscriber, told me to keep it on. It really improves your performance with like low cost, like it says. It doesn't really hurt my hardware. And then for the details and textures, you can scroll. I'm going to scroll through these, but I keep everything either low or off. Even on-demand texture streaming, I keep it minimum or minimal, and local texture streaming quality low. Just because, like I said, I'm on a gaming laptop. It's not anything super special. It looks beautiful to me, but I just want to maximize my frames, my FPS. There we go. And then for the view tab, I run 120 FOV. I recommend you run anywhere between 115 to 120. I don't recommend anything below 115, just because you'll get your camera broken easily. ADS field of view affected. Make sure it's on affected. Just so I guess like the weapon will look smaller. Same with weapon field of view. Yeah, keep it on wide so the weapon looks smaller. Third person field of view 90, vehicle field of view wide. Weapon motion blur and world motion blur, turn them off, man. You look like an idiot. You look like you're like either drunk or high with this setting on, so turn it off. Film grain 0. You don't want any visual noise getting in the way of your gameplay. First person and third person camera movement least. Just so your screen doesn't shake, you want to keep it at 50%. Game perspective, spectator camera, inverted flashbang, I turn it off. And then for parachute camera perspective, I keep it at first person. This is up to you. You could run third person on infill, or even third person every time you pull your chute, but I just don't like the change of scenery all the time. I keep it at first person. And then for audio, guys, I have an Astro A30 headset, and I have the FPS Hub audio tune from Greg. So I have SteelSeries Sonar gaming specifically as my speakers and headphones device. Like I said, FPS Hub they've worked wonders, man. Like I can hear everything, like footsteps from like a mile away. So this is personal preference, whatever your hardware is. I just recommend you go to FPS Hub for their tune. And the master game volume, I keep it at 100. My dialogue's at 24. And my effects are always, always, always at 100. And then I turn all the music volume and war tracks volume at 0. Voice chat 100. Party only, I don't want to hear idiots in the background, you know what I mean. Yeah, SteelSeries Sonar microphone. And I guess the only other thing to note is reduced tinnitus sound, so that you don't get like a screeching noise whenever you get concussed or flashed. And then my hit marker sound effects are on Modern Warfare. And then for my interface tab, we're getting close to the end here, guys. The only thing to note really is the color customization. You want your color filter settings your color filter at filter 2, color filter target at both, and your world color and interface color intensity at 100, just for the brightest pings. You can change your color, like your enemy color, to whatever you want, whether it's green, purple, red, whatever. But these are the best color filter settings in my opinion. And then last but not least, I would say keep your minimap shape square. You definitely want the most surface area in your minimap. And then for your crosshairs, I keep it on static with the center dot and larger so that I don't have crosshairs on my screen. It's just a dot and I see exactly where I'm aiming at all times. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, the telemetry is just up to you, your FPS counter, your packet loss, and server latency, whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. But I hope you found my settings useful, guys. I'm gonna try to get a gameplay out, maybe with the Superi as my next weapon before Black Ops 6, but we'll see how it goes. I really want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch my video for sure. And I'll catch you all in the next one, guys. Peace out.